your switches. All right, ready to go. Should I give them a count? Okay, here we go, everybody. In 5, 4, 3.
Welcome to Concordia on Air. I'm Michael.
I'm Rachel.
And on tonight's show,
On news, registration week begins.
On arts and entertainment, while Game of Thrones may be trending on Twitter again, a new person has taken the Iron Throne of Twitter itself.
and an interview with this gal. All that tonight. For it on air. Hi. We're back. It's been like a week.
It has.
And we're back.
It has. It has been a week.
We're almost. We're here.
It has been a week.
I missed you, Jackson. I'll be real honest with you. I missed you.
I missed you too.
I missed this room. I missed the smell of it.
The smell of the room.
The feel.
It smells like a room.
The feel of the bustle of the city.
Yes.
The city.
Roku City is still going,
Yeah.
unlike the town of Smallville,
Yeah.
my hometown, which, as we've established,
That's a throwback, everyone.
was
That's a throwback to like
destroyed
4
by
weeks ago.
Superman.
Okay, before we go on any longer, I must point this out. Everyone and their mother pointed out the fact that I've got 2 holes in my elbows here. I just want to let you know that it's because I'm a hard worker, and also it creates nice airflow. And also, if you see me out in the streets wearing this shirt with the holes in it, don't say anything about it. All y'all is just grab me by the elbow. Just do that instead.
he's a hard worker, unlike that sky rat, Superman.
Oh,
I know where you live. I'm in your walls.
We're back to the Smallville. What'd you do over break, man?
I worked on my brakes.
Now see, I asked Jackson earlier, before the show started, what we were gonna do for banter, and he said he worked on his brakes, and I'm only now realizing that he's being genuine. Your vehicle had some brake problems, right?
Yes. The
I
brake
didn't-
fell.
I didn't know you were, I thought you were just like being, I worked on my brakes.
No, I
you really
worked on
your
my
brakes.
brakes.
Are
I
they
worked
working
on
now?
Yes, hopefully. I haven't died yet.
Have you tested them? You
Yeah,
should test them on a really big hill with like a crevasse at the end of it.
Yeah, I drove all the way from Fargo to the Twin Cities and back, and drove all around God's green earth over brakes. So I think it's good. I think it's good. I did brake work, unlike Superman. He did not do brake work when he crashed into my IHOP.
We don't like Superman. I worked. I did my Aldi thing.
Aldi.
I did my Aldi thing. My roommates all left me. Yeah, I was alone until about Thursday. I downed about 2.5 seasons of The Simpsons, though. Yeah.
Those will get you.
Yeah.
Those episodes will get you.
I feel enriched, though. I feel culturally enriched to, like, the 90s now.
Where are you at? Where are you at?
I think I'm season 8 now.
Season 8.
Which there's like 32 seasons out now, so that doesn't even
I'm on
really...
Season 12. I've got 20 seasons to go before I'm released from this prison.
The Simpsons, yeah, you can't. It's like Jumanji. You have to go all the way through. You have to get to the end. Have you seen the Simpsons movie?
Yes.
I love the Simpsons movie.
The
I've seen that
Simpsons
movie
is a movie.
probably about 500 times.
French fry.
Yeah.
French fry.
A
And those
thousand
who've seen
eyes.
it, they understand.
1,000 eyes trapped forever. Ipa. Right, guys? You guys
We're
get
all
the
under
references.
the dome of our life.
Kind of feel like that these days. Especially with Elon Musk taking over Twitter, which we'll talk about later.
Yes. We love Elon Musk. Don't get me, Elon.
We love Elon, but not as much as we love the news.
So welcome to news. I'm Kay, and Concordia's registration week has just begun. It's time to start thinking of the classes you want to take for next semester. It's recommended by the college that you meet with your advisor to plan out the next few courses you'll be taking to complete your major and core curriculum classes. Also, keep notified of any holds in your account that may block you from registering, which you can access through there. And keep track of the time you can start registering. It's been stated that some of the courses fill up rather quickly, so it's recommended to register as soon as you can.
With the unbelievable rate of inflation hitting an unbelievable mark, online shoppers would use all opportunities they can to find and save and get discounts. Amazon Prime users have suddenly found a better way to increase their discounts, with Capital One Shopping extension helping in identifying the deals. The article articulates the various ways an extension will help discover more discounts, demonstrating to be a critical piece of information to the business audience. The marketing department and Amazon are put to task to explore new ways of offering more discounts to not only counter the article's goal, but also maintain their brand in the public.
So Nicholas Cruz, the 2018 school shooter at Parkland School in Florida, was given a life sentence without parole. The decision was made on October 13th and was recently released to the public, which has shaken up the family members of the victims. Judge Elizabeth Scherer states, "Thank you, family members, for the privilege of learning about each and every one of your loved ones. I can tell you they will not be forgotten." While the judge favored the death penalty due to the 9-3 vote, Florida law states that if vote isn't unanimous, it becomes a sentence of life without parole.
Pennsylvania elections. Pennsylvania's top court has ruled that mail-in ballots marked with the wrong date will not be counted. In a victory for the Republicans ahead of the midterms, the court said votes would be set aside and preserved. About 70% of the 1.4 million requests for mail-in ballots in Pennsylvania this year have come from Democrats, compared to 20% from Republicans. Democrats and Republicans are deeply split on mail-in voting. The issue gained prominence after a surge in the 2020 election caused by the pandemic. Republicans fear postal voting benefits Democrats, even though data suggests both parties are affected equally.
Recently, Elon Musk has bought Twitter for approximately $44 billion. One of his first actions when buying the social media service was to let go of the Twitter's executives, including the chief executive and chief financial officer. Musk has changed his mind about wanting to buy the site, but has closed the deal after months of legal challenges. His ideology about the site is that he is a free speech absolutist, and he plans to keep the platform as a place for multiple types of commentary. It's become a concern for few users of the app, and they're worried about potential misleading political claims, yet nothing is concrete.
Department of Homeland Security. The divisiveness in the United States is something adversaries seek to take advantage of, especially during the midterm elections. Homeland Security Alejandra Mayorkas told ABC News in an interview on Tuesday the divisiveness now grips this country is something that our adversaries may seek to exploit. Mayorkas told ABC News Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas, and they do that on online platforms. The three main adversaries, he said, are Russia, China, and Iran, which purposely attempt to sow discord in the American public. And now, an interview.
Thank you, Jackson. Okay.
Welcome, Rachel's here. Thanks for coming on the show. This is your first time here?
Yep, first time in this room.
It's pretty
Interesting
exciting.
layout.
Yeah, it's fun. Well, I brought you here. I hope you could tell me a little bit about writer's block. I really only ever heard of it for the first time maybe earlier in the year when I heard you talk about it. Can you tell me what is writer's block?
So writer's block is a place for creative writers to meet with each other and work on their projects that they have been putting off in place of schoolwork. So I created this club so that they will have like a block of time so that they can work and also have that community aspect.
That's awesome.
In the writing community.
Yeah, I didn't know actually writer's block was a club. I thought it was more like a tutoring system. Who can come to writer's block?
Anyone. It doesn't matter your major or minor or whatever. We just want everyone who's interested in creative writing.
How many people do you think come to writer's block meetings?
We have about 7 to 10 people, so a pretty good low number, but also it's a writing community. I mean,
Yeah.
anyone can come. So.
Yeah. How often do you guys meet?
Once a week, Thursdays from 8 to 10 in Rob's Corner.
That's fun. So what, you guys come together, I understand the premise, but what do you guys do when you're there? Do you like shoot ideas off each other's heads, or is it kind of more of a common study space for people with the same, writing intentions to work together?
For about the first hour, we do independent writing, and so like people can ask questions or bounce ideas off each other. But the main focus is to actually have time to write. And then the second hour, we spend like doing prompts and like talking about our work and really going in more in depth about like how to improve as writers.
And what gave you the idea to start an organization like this?
I was at the award ceremony for like these writing awards last year, and I realized that there wasn't really much time in my schedule to like write something that like these people were doing for classes. I was like, that's really a shame, because it would be really cool if we could like have like a community like that, but like, I don't know, for people who don't really have time. So
Yeah. And how'd you find these members? What sort of advertising have you done, sort of outreach?
we have an Instagram account. So writers is Conco Writers Block on Instagram.
At Conco Writers Block.
Yeah.
Follow it.
Follow it. And we presented at Cobber Expo.
Yep.
Yep. We had a lot of equipment there, and I've gone to some classrooms and talked to some people, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word of mouth. What does the future hold for Writers Block? What do you think is your biggest goal for the semester's coming up? We're a little bit halfway through. What do you think is your biggest goal to get to the end of this semester?
I think just continue to meet and like build like as a community and just provide that time for people to just get together and write.
Yeah. Well, thanks for telling us about Writer's Block. Up next, I think we're moving to A&E with Jackson.
Package.
Oh, a package, actually. Enjoy.
A typical passenger vehicle emits around 4.6 metric tons of CO2 per year, and riding a bike is a great way to reduce these emissions. The Cobb Bike program provides 12 bicycles that can be checked out for free by Concordia students.
It was easy. I had to just walk into the library. I said, "Can I use a Cobb bike?" And they were like, "Of course." I gave them my student ID, and then they gave me back a key, and then they said I could use it for a certain amount of time.
Concordia also provides helmets for all Cobb Bike users who want them to assure a safe and pleasant Cobb Bike experience.
My name is Leah McCracken-Anderson. I'm the Access Services Manager. So my department takes care of anything that leaves the library and then comes back to the library. So they were purchased originally for a sustainability trip, and then eventually they came to the sustainability office. But it does help because students can run to the grocery store or yesterday there were students who went to the financial aid office instead of driving their car because it was a nice day. And students can just go explore the community.
It was a lot of fun. It was towards the beginning of this semester, and it was beautiful weather outside, and it was the perfect time to ride a bike. I think it's great. I think fossil fuels is a terrible thing that's destroying our planet, so being able to transport yourself in a way that isn't using gasoline is very.
Hello and welcome to Arts and Entertainment, where we're going to be talking about the new king of Twitter. That empire he's ruling over is getting smaller and smaller by the day, though. What do you think about Elon Musk buying Twitter, Mikey?
Oh, I'm so glad you said buying Twitter. I thought you were just going to ask about my opinions about the fella.
I see.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. The other thing is funny, actually, before we get into it. That photo of Elon Musk smoking that's like really, really popular. Why do people put that? I see people like put it in their houses, like their bachelor pads. Like it's like this like,
Because
like dope, bro.
those Elon bros, they love Elon, and
Yeah.
that's all
And they
I've
love
got.
Cannabis, probably.
Yes.
I think what happened is he thought it would be funny to pretend like he was going to buy Twitter, and then he made a deal for a lot of money, and then Twitter was like, yeah. And when he tried to back out of it, they sued him. And now he's got this massive social media company.
Yes. You know what's funny, though?
What?
Even at the beginning of this whole deal, when he was like, I'm going to buy Twitter for $44 billion.
That's so much. That's so much money.
Even Twitter was like, yeah, we only make about $5 billion a year. We're worth about $10 billion, I guess. So the man paid for 4.5 Twitters,
That's
according
crazy.
to Twitter's estimate of how much they're worth.
And I trust Twitter when it comes to Twitter.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
And-
That's crazy. what does Twitter make money off of? Like ad revenue?
Ad revenue.
Like hosting?
And, sometimes Twitter Blue, but not a lot. And
Yeah.
Elon's jacking the price up, but also
Yeah.
you get that blue verified check mark if you pay for it.
Yeah.
Which means
$8 a month. Well, it was going to be $50 a month, right?
he was like 20, 50, I don't know.
And then he said to Stephen King, he
Yeah.
said, will you do it for 8? Well, let's hope we don't cover them.
Direct quote from Elon after Steven was like, I'm not paying for this. I'm gone. And
do it for
he was
it?
like, we got to keep the lights on somehow. And it's
Yeah.
like, Twitter's been keeping the lights on perfectly fine, operating at a loss for over 10 years now.
Yeah.
And you just overpaid for it, and it is now essentially like, hey, I footed the bill here, the bill that nobody asked me to pay. Now, I want some of your money because footing that bill, that hurt me a lot.
Yeah. Well, what's his net worth, I wonder? I wonder how big of a dent 44 billion put into his pocket.
Probably quite a bit.
Because that's a lot of money.
He was the richest. He's probably not the richest man anymore.
No, I don't
Because
think
that
so.
fluctuates so much. He was
Yeah.
the richest man for a bit at like the beginning of 2020, and then like a company he bet on did not do well, and he fell back below Jeff Bezos, and this whole Twitter purchase might put him below
Where did
Jeff again.
Where did he get his money from?
PayPal. A lot
Was
of
he
his
a
money.
co-creator of PayPal?
Yeah, he co-created PayPal, and then I think they sold that and made a pretty penny, and then he bought Tesla with his share, and has just been buying and selling small tech startups
Yeah.
while keeping Twitter and well now Twitter, SpaceX, and
Yeah, what else
Tesla
is he
all
on?
in his back corner.
SpaceX, Twitter.
He's got the Boring Company. That's the company that wants to dig a tunnel.
The flamethrowers.
Well, the flamethrowers, but they actually are trying to dig a tunnel. The flamethrower was just like, I need a funny marketing gimmick.
Where are they trying to dig a tunnel from?
Los Angeles. They're like, new
where?
traffic in Los
Oh
Angeles.
yeah. The one car.
Yeah.
Oh my, that is a terrifying idea in my opinion.
Can you imagine?
I feel like that's like a Doctor Who episode. Like,
Yeah. Can you imagine digging a tunnel in California? And
Oh.
being like, I'm going to drive.
think of that island.
I'm going to drive underground.
Drive
Hope
through.
to God that there's no earthquake. It would really suck if there was an earthquake
And then it
that
all
just collapsed
shatters down
this
the
Elon Musk
sand.
tunnel on me.
The sand tunnel. Wow. Yeah. You know. Yeah. I don't want to. I shouldn't say that. I don't want to. Run the line of slander.
Yeah.
Not here. We don't. Elon, if you're watching this, yeah, we really.
I
we're
hope
just
you
funny.
hate.
We're just funny guys. What?
I hope he hates me. I hope that you hate me, Elon. You see this? This is me not liking you. Give Twitter back. That's all I want.
Twitter
was a
to the
safe
old
space.
co-execs.
And not even, just give it to the people. Power to the people. That's what he said, but power to the people means you have to pay $8 to be verified. $8.
Oh, if you're verified, that's not even that much. I say people should pay it.
That's quite a bit when you consider that, like, for $8, you could get 1 month of my favorite streaming service, Peacock,
Not sponsored by Peacock. Get Peacock.
and an Arizona iced tea to go along with it.
Yeah. And you'd probably have about 75 cents, which you can send to us here at Concordia On Air. Just three quarters a month could help save us from what's about to happen. Our show's getting shut down.
Because Elon
Thanks.
Musk is buying it.
Thanks for having us in your house.
Bye. See you next week. Stop doom scrolling.
Yeah. Go to sleep.
Yep. Maybe deactivate your Twitter account.
Or go to sleep.